Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my sister with me. She showered and everything for this.
I didn't shower.
Today's topic is phobias because I got inspired from my friend Catherine, who I did my vlogs with, if you watched them. Are you ready?
No.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is types of phobias. By the way, if you hear this, that's a table right there. Types of phobias. Ella, have you heard of claustrophobia?
Yes.
What is
when
it?
you're scared of small spaces.
Yes, good job. Congratulations. Arachnophobia. Do you know what that is?
Fear of spiders.
Don't look at it! So there are a lot of interesting phobias and a lot of interesting people with weird phobias. I read a story. Are you ready? What? In 2012, this story was from... That made no sense.
In 2012.
In 2012,
this story was from.
the story was written, in 2012, a story about a woman named Louisa Francis came out, and she was terrified of buttons. She discovered the phobia when she was 7 years old because she was playing a game with her family that included buttons, and she ran away crying.
Like buttons on a shirt, or like buttons that you press?
No, like
buttons on a shirt.
Buttons on a shirt, or like off a shirt, but buttons.
Yeah.
Not like buttons, like pressy buttons. And yeah, ever since then, she just had a horrible fear of buttons. She doesn't let her family, her or her daughter, wear buttons. She takes them off. If she does buy clothes with buttons, she takes the buttons off. My hands look very shiny. Shiny! Ooh, that was beautiful. Now, Ella, do you know the difference between a fear and a phobia? Take a
One is
wild
called
guess.
a phobia, and one is called a fear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fears are emotional responses to real or perceived threats. So something that you think is going to be a threat to you, you're afraid of it. And you're only afraid of that thing when you're threatened by it. So if you're afraid of the water, if you go to the water, then you will be afraid of it. And it causes mild to moderate anxiety about that. Or if you're going somewhere where there's something that you might be afraid of, you're gonna have anxiety. A phobia is mostly the same as a fear, except that the anxiety is way higher. It's extreme anxiety, and it's all the time. So even if you aren't faced with that thing that you're afraid of, you will still be anxious about it. And it interferes with your daily life too. So it basically mentally paralyzes you and changes how you function. Okay, so now that we're on the subject of fears, Ella, what are you afraid of?
Clowns.
Are you actually afraid of clowns, like, all the time?
No, not like happy clowns, like the creepy ones that are in horror movies.
Okay.
And sharks.
So that's more of a fear than a phobia.
Yeah, and sharks.
Would you say you have any fears that are so great that you'd consider them a phobia? Oh, I love sharks, by the way.
I don't think so. I'm shy.
I actually was thinking about this today, which is why I decided to shoot this video, that I'm not really afraid of anything. Like, sure, there are times when I'm just like in a creepy situation that like I'll jump in a jump scare in a movie. Yeah, so I'm not scared of really anything, but I was talking to my friend, and I guess I have this fear of being trapped in my thought, which sounds really weird. Look at her face. It sounds really weird, but it's true. It's like kind of a fear of like everything I know is false, and then I'm just left with myself. So like having like, or being in a place so low where I have to tell myself that there is no hope. Like that scares me, even though I know it shouldn't, because I'm not, because there is hope, because Jesus. Jesus. Anything else you're scared of?
Cats.
Cats? I'm not.
Well, no, they're just not nice.
You're gonna offend so many cat people.
There are some cats that are nice, but then there are some that are not. And I've had experiences with cats that are not nice. Hold on, I'm trying to think of something else. Well, this one's like stupid, but like, and everyone is like scared of this at one point, but like college. Or just like
Change? Growing up?
growing up.
So you're afraid of growing up. I think that's normal. I think everyone has it at some point or another, whether they want to admit it or not. I know I certainly didn't. When I was like 14, I was terrified. You're 14, right?
I'm 72.
Right, okay. Fear not is said in the Bible by a lot of sources 365 times, but that's actually not true because the words fear not are said, but not in context at all. So there's about 80 times that fear not is said, and that's still a ton of times that fear not is said in the Bible. So that's good reason for us not to be afraid. I understand if you have a phobia, that's something you can work through, but if you have irrational fears, you can work through them. And really common verse that almost everyone has heard, whether they are a Christian or not, is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, and do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I leave you with that, friends. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. They didn't get to see my way, so I'll do it this way.